Hello YouTube, what is up? Today we are going to talk about motocross bikes, dirt bikes. Now if you don't know me, I am a really big dirt biker. I won my first ever championship last year. And we're going to talk about different types of dirt bikes, 2017 dirt bikes, the new ones that are out, the new ones that are available. And yeah, just talk about what I think about them and, well, what's the best one to get really. So we're going to start off with one of my favourites, the brand new Husqvarna. Now, it's not much different to the 2016, which I will show you in a minute. It's just exactly the same. They're the exact same bike as last year. I mean, it's just externally, just plastics. You can change them all up, and just a few little bits, decals and stuff around the bike are changed, which I will now show you the the old 2016 one, and then we'll kind of do like a comparison, just to say which one is kind of better. So here we have the 2016 85 Husqvarna, and there's not much difference. You can see that it's just plastics, just a couple of like frame guards on there, but internally I think the 2017 has got different internals, which is great. It changes up the bike completely differently. It's different internals, not much different, of course, but it's just the way that the bike runs and stuff like that. So, in a way, you're best off to go with the 2017 if you want a bike that's got better internals, but if you want to go for a nice cheap option, which is technically the same externally, then I would go for the 2016, and just if you want it to look like 2017, just swap up the plastics. So now we're going to talk about my favourite bike of all time, the 2017 Yamaha. I mean, it hasn't really changed internally. None of the internals have actually changed that much. It's just, as you can see, external wise, when I show you the picture of my Yamaha, which is the 2004, which was quite a while back, which was up until 2012, I think, you can definitely see the difference in like the decals and stuff and the way that the bike looks plastics wise. The 2017 looks a lot cleaner, a lot nicer shape. It looks a lot more like the adult bikes. Now there'll be one thing that you always find, that the plastics can be swapped. So what we have done for my bike, we have ordered the new plastics, the new shape ones, and they are coming tomorrow. Yay! But yeah, so as you can see, my bike is a lot different to the 2017 one, and it's all switched up a bit, but lovely enough. Like, you can switch up the plastics and stuff on them bikes as well. It's not, some bikes you have to rechange all the frame and stuff, but on the Yamaha you can just swap the plastics, and nothing's really changed internally. So the plastics are like £100 because of course they are really hard to get hold of, but it's worth it if you want a nice new looking bike, nice clean shaped looking bike, and nothing's really changed internally on these bikes anyway, so there's no point in getting a brand new one. But yeah, my bike does the job and I absolutely love it. So here we have the new Kawasaki. It hasn't changed to last year's Kawasaki 85, and there's nothing different. So if you wanted a Kawasaki 85, I would actually myself go for the older version, because nothing's actually changed. Neither has even the plastics, internals, nothing has changed, and you can get the older one slightly cheaper, and that might be the bike that I go for next. Ready for next season, that might be the bike that I go for next. It's between a Husqvarna and a Kawasaki, and Kawasaki internally they're less likely to break because the Japanese bikes are known for better quality than Husqvarna and stuff, because they are likely to break down and stuff, because I saw someone the other day had a few bike troubles and it's kind of put me off having a Husqvarna. But yeah, so that is the brand new Kawasaki. So moving on to a bike that you're most likely to see on a start line of a 85 race, it is a KTM. Now the brand new one is nothing different to the older one externally, internally. Basically the colour round the outside of the plastics have just changed to white instead of just staying orange. But yeah, there's nothing really different, and I'll show you a picture of the old one now. Might be a small difference that some of you picked up on, which is the WP to suspension, which that's on the Husqvarna brand new one as well. I don't go much on the WP suspension, but it's a nice added extra on a stock bike instead of having to go out and buy it yourself. On a stock bike it is quite good, so yeah. Now here we have a motorbike that is going to be a lot rarer to get. You won't be able to find these as much anymore, which is the Suzuki 85, the 2017 version, which as you can see it's changed a little bit, not internally, externally to the older versions, but they're not going to be producing as many anymore, so yeah, you might as well get your hands on one while you can. So the Suzuki is quite cheap, it's about £2,500, which is quite cheap for a 85 at the moment. Which, yeah, so you might as well pick one up while you can. So the CRF 150, which isn't an 85, but it can be ridden the 85. I do have one up for sale at the moment. They are a great bike. They haven't changed internally or externally, but I just wanted to pop them in there because they are a great bike. A 4-stroke as well. So it's the only 4-stroke that you can actually ride in the 85s. I'm going to finish up on a bike that we don't really see much of anymore on the track, which is a TM85. I've always wanted one of these, but they are the same eternally to the Yamahas. So they're a lot more expensive for what they are than the Yamaha. Yamaha, you can pick a Yam up for about 3 to 4 grand. These are about 5 to 6 grand for an 85. It's terrible, but they are a great bike. But if they go wrong, they go wrong. You can't really get the parts for them. But yeah, they are a great bike. They haven't changed externally, internally, or anything like that. So they are a great bike, but a bit overpriced. I am so sorry for rambling on so much about something that probably isn't even important to you, but it is to me. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.